So with the recent release of SRP on console and the patch for the True Mule, as well as a heap of other fixes by EW, it is now time for us to go out and take a look at the True Mule. And I've actually decided to go on Parque Fernando for that, because yeah, we've been playing Silver Ridge Peaks a lot on PC already. I'd love to know your experiences. Have you heard any new bugs or anything? We all know that the mule deers apparently go up to level 7 now, which seems like a bit of a weird thing to do, but that's a thing. However, I'm gonna be traveling around a few of my favorite mule deer spots and oh god, and see if we can find anything there. I wanted to use the, where did he go? The M1 over the 30-06 due to the recent changes to the, where is he? Due to the recent changes to the recoil. And then, all of a sudden, we see that guy somewhere. Don't know where he went, though. Hopefully we're gonna be able to see it run away somewhere. Is that him? Nope, that's a 3 very easy. Must have been way further ahead. I don't even... Definitely ran up here then. That's a 3. Might have actually lost him. Dang. Me being unprepared just cost me a legendary puma. Ah well, I can always just go back and find him in drink zone. Shouldn't be too bad. If he is down here, he's gonna be drinking pretty surely over here or over here. So it's not a biggie. I think we should end with that in this video actually, and go and focus on the mule deer. But yeah, we've just spawned in. It is right in the middle of the mule deer drinking time, which is usually from I think 9 till 12 or 9:30 till 12-ish. At least that is when I usually go hunt them. This lake right here, which is actually the starting lake, you have your very first outpost up there, is super good for mule deer. You can do them or find them pretty much 2 different places. Either they're going to be down here to the south. They are usually both places. I should say that. I should have probably waited a little before running around and checking it all out. But we do have a single female drinking down there. But I use this lake a little different than probably a lot of other people who hunt it, because I like to have a little mini drive on this lake, which is super fun. You get to see a ton of mule deer if you hunt it in mule deer drinking time. And there is my very first TruRACS Mule deer. I gotta admit that I've seen some of the antlers so far, and some of them I'm just sitting back and being like, what the hell happened where? I don't know. Some of them just looks, I don't know. I cannot describe them. They look really odd. Let's just put it that way, right? But at least we have a nice level 3 here. That looks pretty decent. It's attentive. It's going to be turning around in just a moment. See if we can... maybe not. Maybe see if we can see any noticeable difference on the M1 compared to the 30-06. The 30-06 has been my go-to weapon simply because it had a lot less recoil. But EW should have adjusted the recoil of the M1. So if it's anywhere near being close to the 30-06 now, honestly, there's no reason to use the 30-06 or even buy Weapon Pack 3 anymore if that's the case. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's pretty much the identical recoil to the 30-06 right there. Because the M1 weighs 1 unit less in your inventory, which means you can fit even more stuff. I mean, I've gotten to a loadout where I don't use colas, but I now have no problems fitting in my 454 as well, which is a fun gun to use. I don't really use it a lot, but it is fun to have around. But I don't know why they would make it so much better with the recoil, because it did seem to be a fair trade-off having a lot more recoil for the semi-automatic and having an extra bullet in your magazine. But apparently too many people have complained about the recoil, I must assume, and EW has adjusted it, or who knows, maybe the Weapon Pack 4 didn't sell as well as they hoped. because there wasn't any real clear I'm gonna kill any of the other guns on the market gun in that one. Yeah, I know we had the muzzleloader, but let's be honest, the muzzleloader is a fun gun to use. If they had made it from 4 till 9 or 5 till 9 in the animals we could shoot it with, then it would have been another story, but we cannot shoot level 9 animals with it. So yeah, I think they did it to at least make it a tiny bit better than the 30-06. Anyway, let's have a look here. What's going on? Did get a long... Almost look whitetailish, this guy. I have never seen a mule deer in real life, so I'm not sure, but compared to some of the whitetail racks that I've seen, this one probably looks more like a whitetail than some of the other ones. But yeah, at least we got the TruRACS, and I did manage to bag myself a lot of mule deer diamonds prior, so I have the OG rack in my lodge as well. Anyway, let's go back and do that mini drive that I was talking about. Generally, having a tent in this area is very, very powerful because you have the different drinking zones down here, and then you have a lot of drinking zones up here. Over here you have the puma, you have a lot of ducks and such as well, so it's a super good spot for a tent. Another really good one is down here at Puma Lake, where we just spotted that legendary level 9. Let's see here. I think we should take that down. I'm not even gonna worry about the quick kill. Just get the treatment of the 300. Dang it. That actually looked pretty good. Let's have a look on the one we actually did drop though. But you shouldn't be worrying too much about spooking animals because all of the mule deer here is going to be running in one direction. Oh my god. Okay, as I said, I don't know much about mule deers in real life, but I like the old one better. And I like the classic one even more. But what? Looks like he's gonna get stuck everywhere. But what you want to do is you just want to continue running up here. Just run. Because we can basically look at this guy and he's gonna run basically where I want them. It is gonna be a lot of moving shots, but you at least get an idea of what is in the area. If there's anything that's worth like having come back to you, you just either go back, reset time, and do it all again in a bit, or you just sit and wait for them to come back. But look at that. Got a ton of them over there. Nothing really insanely big. And our guy is running right there. So we would easily be able to spot him on the trot. Getting over this little hill, you just keep running. You basically just want to run towards this little area here. Because all of the mule deer is either going to go this way or this way. They kind of split. And you should be very easily able to spot all of them while you come running yourself. It is... I don't know if it has anything to do with real hunting. I mean, there is drives done in the real world as well, you know, so it's definitely just my preferred way of doing it rather than sneaking up and not knowing what is there. It's so much easier to sneak up there when you know, well, there is actually a big level 5, or in this case, somehow, a level 7 mule deer that could potentially make diamond. I don't find a lot of other animals when I do this. There is a few black bucks and such, but none of the really fun ones here on RK. See them all run off now. We just need to get out of the tall reeds and everything should be fine. Come on. See here on the other side. There we go. There is that big area that I was talking about. That's another level 3. They can be drinking basically all the way up there as well, so you want to be paying attention. But they stop running over on the other side and start trotting around a little. And as you can clearly see here, we have a very, very nice view of all of them. If you do feel that I sound a little weird compared to normal, I did have a tooth pulled yesterday, so I am dealing with a little bit of pain in my mouth. So trying to take a little bit of care of that while sitting here and making videos for you guys. But it doesn't seem like there is anything insane. So I suppose we might as well try to just go for that guy. Yeah, we're just gonna go for that. There is our guy that we've been running along with all the time. There's another level 3. But yeah, all of the other ones are over here and gonna run that direction up there. So super, super powerful mule deer spot. Let's just see if we can get that guy right there. This gun now is super, super good. Oh, I just did the sin. I should have let it go. Ping. But yeah, definitely this lake super, super good for mule deer. And let's just quickly take a look at these antlers. I mean, I don't know. As I said, I just don't know enough about mule deer in real life, but they don't look like the ones from Classic as I remember them, but I might be wrong. It might also just be because it's a small 3s and they're supposed to look like this. I hope it is. The thing with the mule deer and the drinking time is that you can basically hunt them anywhere on Parque Fernando. Anywhere where you can find water, especially these lakes up here are really good as well. But it's no matter where you go, you're pretty much bound to find mule deer. So it's not really something where, yeah, I'm going to show you the spots that I mostly go to here, but it's not like they are not going to be anywhere else on the map. This right here is just one of my favorite spots in general here on Parque Fernando. It's definitely one of my red deer hotspots, and it's really good for the water buffalo as well. And you can find pumas up here too. But at this hour, between 9 and 12, you're going to be running into a bit of mule deer usually as well. So definitely worth looking at too. But so far, what do I think of the TruRACS? I don't know. And we are now approaching Junto al Lago. And we got the buffaloes down to the south. There's no surprise there. Got my mule deer drinking over there. A 4, that might be one of the biggest ones we've seen so far then. They can be pretty much around the entire lake. There is some down here most of the time as well. There they are. But I think we should just focus on the 4. Let's see if we can... oh, that's another 4. Don't seem to have very high score. We're just going to get chased by a buffalo here. I don't even really care about it. Just going to step into the water so he can't reach me. Oh. God. Is that an albino one? Yeah, could look like it. It's a small one though, so doesn't really add anything of value to anything. Let's see here. It's a funky looking one too. I don't know if I can get that. It's only a 3. Anyway, we can probably get these over here. Where were they? There. 3. The 4 is just behind the buffalo. Might be worth going for that then. Actually, I'm gonna shoot that one down there first. Sure, please. Okay, we did get the shot we wanted on him. And hopefully we ended up not spooking this guy over here. Got a 4 there too. That's a bit of a Hail Mary right there. Didn't really work. 0 for 75. Get that thing down as well. A mythical orange. Quite a big boy charging us like that. Well, turns out the textures in the poo still hasn't come back from the water buffalo. I don't know how long that's been missing. They actually fixed it once and then it came back again, so hopefully they're gonna get around to do that. But as I've heard, we should have now gotten the correct flags on any of the reserves, so that's kind of cool. Don't even know if I've seen how the new reserves flags look, so it's quite nice. Okay, this is good. I like this. I like this. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like this a lot. That's way better. Way better. I think I might actually just taxidermize that guy just to have him. Now we just need to make it to the other side where they have actually returned. Let's make sure we don't have any funky looking one right there somewhere. Where's the 4? That's there. Don't know if we can take that shot from here. Let's do it. We don't need the score of him anyway. It's just a 4. Ah, why do you have to go behind a tree, my dude? Making it easier. And those did go down. These didn't even spook. I didn't even talk about this, but obviously if you do want to use a collar and such, you can do that with the mule deer. I'm pretty sure it's a bleed collar that works with them. And this is another one of the quite funky ones. The mule deer is a class 6 animal, so you just use any weapon that's not, well, as big as the 300 or as small as the... I think you might actually be even able to use 243 on them, as it is a class 6 animal, and I'm pretty sure the 243 is from 2 to 6. So basically any weapon that's not bigger than the 300 or, well, as big as the 300, I should probably say. Should be fine if you're not going the 22 on them. This one is pretty cool as well. I like that. I like this one pretty much as well. That's pretty cool. These ones look alright. The level 4s so far look pretty damn good. The 3s, I do not know what they look like, if that's anything like in real life, but that might just be me not knowing enough about the mule deer, as I stated earlier as well. Then we have something die up here. Over there it is. Let's go and pick it up. And then we actually need to go and do a time change if we wanted to continue hunting mule deers. But I want to go and have a look for that puma first. And this one's a pretty decent one. That's actually the one that I think looks closest to what I've seen in Classic so far. And it's another nice blonde. It is another gold. We just didn't get the right check marks because I decided to yeet it with the 300. But let's go down and reset the time and have ourselves a legendary puma. We have now fast traveled back down to the spot where we actually spawned in, changed the time till drinking time mule deer, where he came running over here and right over there. He has now been spotted. Level 9 legendary puma. It's gonna be the first diamond animal that I potentially get since the True Mule update, and I think we might as well see if we can get it with our 30... No, not the 30-06, because we changed that to the M1. And yeah, I'm so far... Oh, that's a mythical boy running off as well. So far, the mules that I've shot with it, it seems to be super, super good. I kind of want to do a long shot just to kind of see what kind of recoil we're dealing with on long range. We could even try something that I really rarely do and bring the arcoscope up to the M1. See it from here, 300 out. Should be an easy shot to make. If we still will be able to see it within the scope, then things has really changed. Oh, give that a moment. Don't want to do any stupid shots like that. Just get down then. Should be doable like this. Bam. That's a long shot. I don't use the argoscope a lot. I don't like the added extra zoom you get from it. I don't think it's necessary. I can easily make any shots that I can see. I am not using the render mod as some of the other guys are. I have no issue shooting 300 meters with that. I just wanted to see the difference, and we still got... It still seems to be pretty much the same as the 30-06 with the Argus. So if I'd taken that shot with this one, I would have been able to, with Hyperion, I would have been able to make a very, very quick follow-up shot as well. Just in case I messed up the first one, but I'm pretty sure we did get a maybe even double long shot on the first one, so everything should be fine. Put another one in him just for the sake of, yeah, I have too many bullets. How many bullets do you run around with? But for the sake of not making this video like extremely long, as I said, you can basically find mule deer anywhere. Over here is actually a spot that I should have shown you as well, with the mule deer drinking zone, or drinking time. If you flush all the animals up here, they're all gonna run over here on this hill behind there. That is a really, really good spot to check out as well. Let's just see here. It is a diamond 39. It just barely made it. Dark red, right. That was the first animal we saw of the entire hunt as well, I think. So that's pretty cool. And the M1 has definitely been buffed, guys. It's now a really, really viable weapon to use. So those of you who's been using it the entire time, you just got even better gun to use. And yeah, I will definitely change my 30-06 for this one, I think. With this recall, it makes sense. But yeah, check out this lake down here. This lake here, flush the animals from here up here, find them all over there, and all these lakes up here, really good places for mule deer. As I said, there really isn't many bad spots for mule deer. You can find them drinking on the entire east coast here in Parque Fernando as well, but we got to see a few different ones. We have now gotten the 3 we taxidermized up on the wall here, and yeah, they actually look pretty good. I still don't know what's wrong with the smaller level ones, and as we haven't seen any huge ones, but I really like that they have these extra tines going out as well. Then all in all, yeah, they look pretty solid. I still think I prefer the classic model of them more, but that might just be me being slightly biased. But I need to see a big one. I need to see the real big one that doesn't look like it has been drag racing for hours before getting shot, before I'm gonna say that they are better. But I think I like these ones better than I like the previous ones, at least. So yeah, that's the thing up. Please let me know if you have any bugs or such we need to make EW aware of down in the comments down below. If you want to come and hang out and just chill and chat, you can find us on Discord or on Twitch. There is link for both down below. Thank you so very much for watching.